Hey y'all, this is Joe from St. Bernard Acres. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another review video. If you don't like them, now's the time to click off. This is something that was sent to me by a company and to do a review on, and I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and do a video on it. And I think with the cold weather coming on, this is just something that's very handy to have, and it's the Tacklife T8 jump starter. It is really handy to have, and a very good one to have in a nice case. That's what it is. Matches my phone, actually. But we take this, open it up, I like this. I'm very happy I got this. That's the size of it. That will start my van, my truck, multiple times. It will start on a single charge. So let me get you in a little bit closer so you can see this thing. But this is really nice. Not heavy, but you can feel it's like really good. So let me show you some of the features. Alright, again, this is the Tacklife T8 jump starter. And what's in the case? That's it. So now you've seen it, there's your review. First let me take the starter out, the jump starter. We'll show you that. So if we turn this on, first thing you'll notice this has an actual on-off switch, so that you know, it doesn't just use up battery as it's winding down like most of them. It has an LED readout. Now mind you, when I got this it was at about 70%. It took about an hour to charge it up to 100%. From dead, this should charge up, they say, in about 4 hours. This is still at 84%. And I have used this. I'll tell you the story about the van. I jump started the van 3 times. I've charged up 2 cell phones with this. I'm still at 84%. This has 800 amps of peak power and an 18,000 milliamp hour battery. So it is big. I mean, it's not big physically, and it's certainly not heavy considering how much power it has. But the thing is awesome. If you get lost, you have a compass. I mean, everything has a compass now. But you have a battery. You have light. It has an awesome LED light. If I hold it in, it'll come on. That's a very good light for when you're at night trying to figure out how to jump start your car. You can also hit it again, get the strobe light, get the SOS light, and hit it twice and you have flashing red lights to warn other vehicles that are coming by. So those are nice safety features. You also have, let me turn it off, this is where the jump cables hook up. You have dual USB ports. You can charge things simultaneously. This is a 10 amp connection to a 12 volt cigarette lighter adapter. And then this you will plug in for you can charge from the wall or charge through your cigarette lighter in your car. So that's basically the case, what all it has. Now, the accessories, which are very hard to get in and out of here. I will take them out, but I'm not going to let you watch me struggle to put them back in. The first thing is this cigarette adapter that will plug into that 10 amp I was talking about. So now you have a 12 volt cigarette lighter adapter. Let's say you had a flat tire and you have one of those small compressors that plug into your cigarette lighter. Instead of trying to untangle the cord and get it all the way from your dashboard to your back tire, or you might have a tire on a trailer that you need to blow up, you can plug it into this and use this power to run that compressor to blow up your tire on your trailer. That is, I've never seen one that has this. I like that. That is a very good feature to have. So that's one accessory you get with it. You get, obviously, the wall charger. That'll charge it up for you. You also get the cigarette adapter for your car that you can use this to charge it. Let's say you used it to jump start your car, well, while you're driving around you can plug it in and charge it back up. I charged that van, a van, 3 times with this. And like I said, 3 jump starts of that, plus the phone charging and everything. This thing is still at 84%. From what I understand, those 800 cranking amps, you know, you could call it that as peak amps. But it's like most batteries are, you know, 600 cranking amp, cold cranking amps, 650, 700, you know. This is giving you 800 amps to start your vehicle. So, it's a piece of cake. Another nice thing about this set, I get these out, I hate these, I used them, but, so they're a little dirty. These are heavy duty clamps. These are not little wimpy ones like I had with that other one that I used to own. Those are heavy duty clamps. Those are going to clamp on your vehicle. It has reverse polarity protection. If you hook up the battery cables wrong, it tells you. But if you pull this open, all you have to do to start your car, come on, get out of there. Plug this in. Hit the boost. It'll give you a green light to let you know everything is ready. I don't have this connected, but so it's not corrected wrong. If something was wrong, you would get a red light on here. But with the green light, it's all good to go. So, I mean, you know you're safe that way. So let me pull it out. Close that back up. It's still turned off. I mean, you don't even have to power it on for that. As soon as I unplugged it, it went back basically to sleep. Now, like I said, I used this. I bought the van. You guys saw the van that I bought. We found another 91 G20 that I was thinking about buying for some parts, using it almost like a parts vehicle. And I took a buddy over to look at it because he might buy it, you know, to fix up. It wasn't in the best of shape, but he needed something. So we went over there to look at it. And this guy had it pulled in up to his building with cars on either side of it. Well, the battery, he said the battery's dead. If we would help him push it away from the building, he would bring a car around to jump start it. And I'm like, you know what? I had this in the truck. Let's just use it. So that's the one time I did use it. We jumped it. It started. Then it died because it wouldn't idle. So I jumped it again. Started, ran for a couple of minutes, and died again. We played around with the thing. Jump started it again. Got it to run for a little bit longer. The alternator wasn't, the battery just wasn't holding any kind of a charge that was being thrown at it. So basically this was the only thing starting it. And I did it 3 times so we could check out that van. From what I understand, you can charge or jump start a vehicle up to 30 times on one charge in this thing. That's how much juice this thing holds. And you can charge or jump start up to a 7.7 liter motor, a big V8 you can jump start. 5.5 liter diesel. My van, the van that we were jumping is the 5.7 liter V8 350. And it had no problem starting it. Nothing, no problems at all. So this is a great little tool. Like I said, I haven't done any. I used it, and we charged stuff and jump started stuff. I'm still at 84%. And from what I understand, once this is at 100% charge, you turn it off. Excuse me. Now I did learn, in order to charge it, it has to be turned on. Well, it tells you that, but I didn't read that. I plugged it in, and I'm sitting there waiting. Nothing's happening. I'm like, great, I got one that doesn't work, Then I read, okay, you got to turn it on. I turned it on. Like I said, it took about an hour, give or take, 5 minutes to bring it to 100%. And they're saying once it's charged up, if you turn it off, put it away, it will hold that charge for up to a year. It's going to be there when you need it. I wish I could afford to buy one right now, because obviously I'm going to carry one in the van when we go traveling. But it's going to be in my truck. I want one because, my batteries, it's a couple years old, but some of these polar vortex winters we've been getting, it would be nice to have this to jump in at work or something. Or if I go out to St. Bernard Acres and don't use it for a couple, 3 days, this could start it during the winter. So this is one of those products. I'm really glad they sent it to me. And I'm happy to do this review because I really believe in this product. This thing is awesome. It's a great tool to have. And very versatile. So obviously there's going to be a link in the description where you can go on Amazon and buy this. They also sell, and I'm hoping this company likes this review, because they also sell one of those portable air compressors that I think gets up to 150 psi, works off of 12 volts. I'd love to have them send me one of those to test for them and do a review, because I would carry that with me. Along with this, I'd carry that compressor, because that's where this is really going to come in handy. I mean, I really like that attachment for it. To be able to plug that in and then plug any of those 12 volt devices in that use a cigarette adapter. I mean, I've got a 12 volt Dometic refrigerator. And I'm like, if I charge it, I'm going to put this at 100% and then plug it into this and see how long this charge lasts. Say on a camping trip or something. If you wanted to use that. That might be pretty cool. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. I just thought of that as we were talking about it. But, yeah, I definitely recommend this. If you guys are looking for something you want, with winter coming on, it's always, This is a whole lot easier than pulling up a car next to your car or in front of your car and trying to get the jumper cables across. You know, this is just right there and hooks on. And I'm telling you, that van had sat there until the battery was dead. I mean, it just a very cold start, and it just fired it right up. You know, 800 peak amp is a lot. So, yeah, I recommend it. Buy one. Just for peace of mind, it's nice to have. Not the cheapest one available, but I'm telling you, it's one of the best as far as I can tell. I really like it. It's very rugged, not too heavy. I mean, anybody could use it. There isn't really any weight to it. And it's in a very nice hard shell case. That putting it all back in there, you'll hear me cussing, but I won't record that. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. Again, this is Joe from St. Bernard Acres. Hope you like this video. I hope you buy one of these. These are really cool. I just, you know, whether I get anything off Amazon or not, it doesn't matter. I just think this is something, you have an emergency winter kit in your vehicle. This is something that you could add to it. I wouldn't hesitate to put this in there. So, we'll see. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you like it. And I'll be doing more. This is one of the things my channel is going to start doing. If I see something like this that I really like and want to use, you know, I'll tell you all about it. But this is Joe from St. Bernard Acres. I'm out.